the exact formation that won Manchester City the ePremier League final, the 4-2-3-1, the wide variation. Let's get into it. So you can see this is the exact formation, team tactics, and player role that BONNANO used in the second leg. The first leg, TEKKZ lost again 4-2 with the 4-4-2 formation, but in the second game, BONNANO came in and won the game with this formation. You could see he put this build-up set on balance and defensive approach on high. Just ideally, I would say it's 70. It just said it's on high. Not really sure exact what number is it, but I think it's 70. Player role, striker, and advanced forward support. I'm gonna explain how this actually works. Cam on shadow striker, left bin and right bin, inside forward balance, 2 CDM, deep line playmaker, build up, left back and right back, fullback defense, defender, defense, and the goalkeeper. Actually, it's not goalkeeper defense. Yeah, I changed it, switch it to the goalkeeper, super keeper. That's just what I'm comfortable with. But this is the exact formation they use, guys. The beauty of this formation is this, guys. As opposed to I have a video on how exactly how the players played that match, a full analysis of the fun. You could check that one out if you want. But I just told you guys in that video that unlike 4-4-2, you have basically 4 line like this, right? Like a straight line in here. Even though you have left and right and inside forward, they come a little bit towards inside, but still it's a straight line when you don't have the ball. Okay, but unlike this formation, the 4-2-3-1, the main thing about this, of course, is the CDM. Okay, if you've seen the final, you guys could see the first game TEKKZ was just struggling with the through balls of this, like these areas, the through balls between this defender, just always open, wide open. He just couldn't do anything about it. He lost the game 4-2. But in 4-2-3-1, you have CD, you basically cover these areas, especially if them on deep line playmaker. You have a little bit of movement in here, unlike holding just too much defensively. I would say deep line playmaker, especially if the player have plus, it's just going to be so good. They cover these areas, okay, and then the space between the defender just covered by the CDM. Okay, this is the main difference. And the second thing is that you have a cam. Okay, in 4-4-2 you don't have a cam. When you have a cam in this area, it's always covered by your cam. Okay, the fact that he put this player on shadow striker, I love shadow striker. In the 4-4-1-1 situation, I always put my cam on shadow striker. Yes, playmaker is more balanced. You could get a bit of defending maybe, but in this attack, it's just offensively, when you want to attack, you get much more force. In this formation, you could say about put Noaneri. So basically, shadow striker attack, it's basically your second striker, man. It says shadow striker. You read this second striker. This is how this actually works at the game. So the fact that he put his striker on advanced forward support, guys, he's a striker seen here. Put this on advanced forward support, so have a bit of this is a tackle. When I put this on support here, my striker Ronaldo comes a little bit of step backward, okay, creates space for my cam to actually make the run. This is so good. It's kind of like falls down, but it's not that, I would say away from the penalty area. He's in the penalty area, but whenever he sees a chance, he comes back to have space for my cam to actually make the run, get them one-on-one. Okay, so what you want to do in this formation, you want to be so creative, actually have the right timing to make the run and everything. That's when you can actually benefit from this formation. For the left bin and right bin, just basically, as inside forward balance, you could see in here. You don't want to put one of them on inside forward, another on winger. Guys, that just doesn't make any sense. Trust me. Why would you want one of your wingers, basically wingers in this game, to place some other role and your other winger do something like stick to like literally just be here, the other one to comes a little bit here. Again, that just doesn't make, it's not gonna make that much of a difference. Hardly any difference, I would say, inside the game. So when I put both of them on inside forward balance, the best thing, inside forward, guys, this I would say it's just a bit, maybe in some formation you want to put them on maybe like wide playmaker or something, but inside forward is absolutely great, especially if that player has plus in that position. So just one thing in here, guys, the fact that you want to put this on balance and attack, you may want to put this on attack. If you put this on attack, okay, you can literally see here, when you put this on balance, you're gonna find your left mid or right mid, even like for example here Gnabry. Maybe let's just say in a formation that has left wing or right wing, like a 4-4-3-3 formation. We have left with literally wingers, not left mid. You're gonna find them most of the time in these areas, like behind the air penalty area. You're not going to find them here, okay? But in this formation, in this inside forward, left wing and right wing, you're gonna find a play like even like halfway, like center of the pitch, middle of the pitch, a little bit away from the penalty area. You have to trigger them forward manually. That's good because it's not too, offensive. When you want to have the fun, okay, we'll be like, okay, why is my left mid too far away from me? I want to make a bit of movement. I'm gonna make some a little bit of 1-2, then make the run. It gives you more space, but you have to have the ability to use the L1 trigger effectively. And I would say the timing of the run have to be perfect, man, to make the right run. You can make beautiful little triangles between left mid, and let's just say your CDM pass to left mid, back to him maybe, then it makes the run, you make it pass it to your Cam, and the Cam makes pass it to your left mid, kind of the little triangle. So you hold the L1, pass it to your CDM, then your left mid makes the run. Your CDM pass it to Cam, your Cam makes a beautiful through ball to your left mid. Maybe it's a one-on-one, maybe I want to pass it to a striker or something like this. These little triangle, if you look at the gameplay, the Premier League final, this is exactly how BONNANO played. He will make I think it was like minute 1 or something, he scored the goal exactly this way. It was somewhere around here, made a pass, made the run, pass it to Cam, again back to your left man, and just scored a goal. This is exactly how you want to play in this game, because this formation, guys, unlike 4-4-2, when you have center mid, you don't have center mid in this game. You have to be, even maybe something trigger your CDM to go forward, but they come back immediately. Don't worry about that. But you have to be a little bit of creative, because again, you don't have CDM. You're not going to be really get involved. They are on the playmaker. They are on the box to box for your CDM, guys. Always, you're going to have to deal with it. Have some bit of, again, be very creative with your left hand, kind of like this. Your movement is going to be somewhere like in these areas. Something like, if I'm saying it right, something like this. Always going this way with this type of passing, okay? And you want to use your Cam as a player who can have, I would say, have good passing ability. Here, Nwaneri has incisive pass plus, so making those through balls just going to be so effective inside the game. And of course, your striker are going to be plus, somewhat good. Ronaldo, guys, he has everything, man. Maybe other card, even if you got this golden Mbappe again, still good. Bale as a striker, even this Gnabry card maybe as a striker. This new card, they're all, I would say, really good card in terms of having good stats. So left back and right back, do not change it. You want to close the gap between your left back and your center back, okay? Attacking fullback and everything, it's just not gonna work, man. Even if your player doesnn't have any fullback plus, or even as a plus, you trigger my left back has like attacking wingback plus. I want to put that player on attacking wingback. Do not do this. Do not change the formation, the player roles of your left back and right back just because of that reason. And the center backs is just crazy. Again, the goalkeeper, I'm comfortable with super keeper, okay? He uses it on goalkeeper. Again, doesn't make it that big of a difference. You can put this on whatever you want, but this was a formation, guys, the team tactics and the player roles. I'm gonna put the link down below in the description. Now let's get into the gameplay. So guys, you can see we're going to use the 4-2-3-1 formation here. We're going to try to play exactly the way BONNANO played in that game. I'm just gonna keep my distance. The number one thing he did in the game in terms of defending was just keep his distance from the players and strikers, and you just have to be very careful with this, throw balls between your defenders and your center backs. So see, I'm gonna try to triggering, guys. Still, one of the most important thing when you want to attack, okay, you have the player on the pass the ball. Gnabry one-on-one, it's a shot, man. Guys, inside forward, guys, having the cap to actually get the ball, pass it to your left mid or right mid, it's always great. So you can see it's minute 5 or 6. We scored the first goal, easy. We're trying to do a bit of sort of build up right from there. You could see a lot of relatively some space between your CDM and your left mid. That's why I don't recommend putting your left mid or right mid inside forward. attack. Always put them on inside forward balance. It's just better. You could see it. You want to make them 1-on-1 again. So I'm doing here. Pass it to Bale. Take the shot. Almost a second goal. But you could see, guys, the way you want to play it, when you want to start below, you have to be creative in here. And guys, it just comes back to your your own ability, actually your individual ability. Custom tactics to some extent they're good, but actually the way you play actually matters more than just the custom tactics and players and everything. Here, just a bad mistake. Could have been a penalty if it was a little bit further, but have to actually play and defend safer in here. Let's see what he does. This free kick, okay, went well. Trying defending here. That was okay. Okay, I thought it was corner, but all right. Yeah, bad mistake, guys. This type of mistake, guys, just silly mistake, I would say. Okay, so let's see. Bale, look where Bale was, man. Look, that's why you wanna start the below. If this was a little bit uncomfortable, you find this, I would say, weird, maybe, or uncomfortable, you can certainly put this on attack if that's just too much for you. I would say that gives you better option to actually start build up right from there, using the L1 trigger mostly. So here I'm trying to pass, and here find a better chance. Going forward, my CDM, take the shot. Okay, that's good. You have to be a little bit, kind of, wow, that was close. Unpredictable to what you want to do the next. Okay, I still have the ball. Okay, it's a foul. You can see my opponent's getting kind of like, kind of exhausting him, kind of like, going on his mind, because I'm still putting a lot of pressure. This formation helps you really press well. Okay, that was a good free kick. But overall, I would say the fact that this player has 2 CDM and the cam at the same time, it's so good. He wants to go down the way. See the way I'm gonna defend. I'm just gonna stay right in front of him and go for this sand tackle. If the player, your center back or left back, has anticipate plus, way better, man. It's just so good. This place up plus for defending is great. So I'm trying to find the right pass, trying to find my option here. See, I'm triggering my left mid, actually right mid Bale, but I'm not going to pass the ball. Try and wait for the right option. I know Gnabry has low driven shot plus, maybe find the right chance to use it. Okay, that wasn't good, but that's okay. You see, defensively you don't really lack, man. You have lots of players cover the gaps between your center backs. So good. Having to see CDMs here again, should have done better. I'm trying to stick to the basic, I would say. So I'm keeping my distance. It's okay. Okay, holding the L1, I'm triggering my count. Good pass offside. Oh, come on, it's okay. Again, see how I'm trying to a little bit of triangle with my left mid, cam, and my striker. Okay, what's on the next? Keep it there. CDM, guys. The presence of CDM, even if you have a center mid on your like holding or everything, that's just a natural of CDM. Take the shot. Okay, guys, I took it like if I took the shot as a finesse shot, and the logo was showing up above Ronaldo's head, but I actually took it like a straight shot. That was weird, man. That's okay. We try to have another chance. It's okay. See, I have to watch that. I'm not switching to them now. I'm just gonna stay on C. I'm not switching. I'm still on my CDM. I'm not switching now. I'm switching to my left back to my CDM. See, I'm closing all the space for him. I know what he wants to do. Wants to go for the right through balls, but we're just trying to avoid that. And we got the ball, guys. Do not rush, guys. In defending, do not rush. Trust me, it's just the best way to defend. All the pro, you look at the pro players, they all do the same thing. I'm just going to cover the area, not really going towards that player. Stay away from it. See, I'm staying away. See, guys? Still staying, no tackle or anything. I'm just waiting for him to make his next move. Maybe now. That's okay. Good chance. you get the ball immediately, guys. If you whenever you want to make the runs inside, you're just going to get the ball with the right timing of a stand tackle, guys. So let's see, you're triggering that play to go forward. Try to stay calm. Do not rush for the win, guys. Do not rush for the win. It's a marathon, not a race. Okay. The fact is that if left back wasn't on fullback defense, there were no players. There would have been no defender for me in there. So always put them on fullback defense. End of first half. Okay, just moving on to the second half. See, we're not trying to kind of rush for the the win. Trying to keep calm and actually just doing the basics best way possible. The defending, the passing, every passes, every shots, those one-on-one, you want to make them turn into a goal. Lost one, it should have happened, but it's okay. We stay calm. Moving on for the second half. Game, we're gonna play the exact same way. We're not rushing. Start a bit of right from there. Holding the L1, trying to trigger my player to go forward. Have a bit of force. These mistakes, this wrong passes, you don't want to make this, guys. Do not make any wrong passes. So guys, okay, that was a foul. I was making a mistake. It could have been maybe like a one-on-one, maybe. Okay, here. Maybe now. Okay, that was bad defending by myself. Okay, should have had. See, guys, how I made the wrong stand tackle. This shouldn't happen, guys. You should not make this type of mistake. Right from there, look, I went there. It shouldn't have happened, man. Let's go. Keep calm. Okay. Trying to put a bit of pressure on my opponent. Offside. So guys, L1 triggers, you have to find the right player and the right pass. Okay. Now. Second goal. This type of situation, guys, the fact that I was actually making a robot stop, turn, and then went back the same way. This comes back to actually practicing a lot, man. There are, again, I always said in my instruction video, there are just some things that just cannot be touched. You have to earn the ability to just actually learn it. Actually have to try it, test it out to actually go for that. Because look at the pro players, they use these little details in the best way possible, man. So here, trying to see, I'm triggering Ronaldo to go forward, maybe going for the cross, maybe. Okay, with Salvador, that was okay. Maybe going for the pass, one-on-one. It's the third goal, guys. See, I triggered Ronaldo to go forward, then I went for the cross, mainly because Arnold had long ball pass plus. Maybe my opponent wants to leave here, I don't know what, but you guys saw how I went 4 times just out of nowhere. I was like, okay, I'm taking the shot. You get triggered Ronaldo to go forward. Triggering, guys, is the key, guys. It's not related to custom. It's the basics of the game, man. The triggering, the L1 trigger, even R1 triggers sometimes, but the L1 is way important to make the run. Went for the pass. I knew Ronaldo was good on air. Maybe I took my chances. Went for the header, one-on-one, and it was the third goal. Now my opponent trying to change the tactics and everything, but we're sticking to the basic. We try to keep it simple and just do the simple things the best way. So continuing the game. Once again, have the ball. Same triggering. My left pair was bad decision. Okay, let's have it. Got them all. We have 2 CDM, guys. Okay, left man triggering Ronaldo to go forward, make the pass, triggering my cam, my left foot C to Arnold. Sometimes you can trigger your CDM if you have a good CDM, that's more like a balanced CDM, good pace, and even good finishing, long shot and everything. Creating a space for my players. Pass. Okay. I was just trying to get a little bit creative here. I could have just taken a shot in there, but because of how I made this, chance for my left mid, doesn't have the ball. Gnabry, legitimate shot. It's a 4th goal, guys. We should have scored like the previous scene with Ronaldo, with Bale actually, but that's okay. 4-1 up. Okay, again, you got bad defending by myself, very bad defending by myself. Okay, got a little bit lucky in here, but you guys saw how it's just being careless there. With the wrong stand tackle and man marking actually. So here I'm triggering Bale to go forward. Wrong pass, but it's okay. See where it plays to Ronaldo, Trivelo. Okay, should have done better, just taking my chance in there. Again. With Ronaldo, back to Ronaldo. Nah, yeah, cannot score this against Van der Sar. We should have the ball. Trying to get the ball back. I have to go there. I have to be right timing. Okay, so guys, the right timing of the stand or a slide tackle. Do not be afraid to take it. See, it wasn't anything, penalty, nothing. It was a clear, great tackle. Just stop the chance. Okay, Gnabry once again. Maybe be a little bit creative in here. Get there. Okay, it's okay. We still have the ball. So maybe again, this situation could I'm trying to get a little bit, get on my opponent's nerves somehow, but keeping the distance, trying to cover Ronaldo. Keeping my distance, go for the stand tackle. Actually went for the stand tackle. This went for, it worked as a shot, but that's okay. Again, keeping my distance. Keeping my distance, you could see. This is the ball. There's nothing you probably can do if you keep your distance, have the right timing. Maybe go for the pass with the precision pass. Okay, that's okay. We still have the ball. Okay, 1-on-1. Okay, it was green timed. We did well, I would say. Didn't expect it to happen. It's an offside. Yeah, it's an offside. Have the ball. Creating a little triangle between your CDM left mid striker. Back to my left mid, bad pass. It's okay. Have the ball. Okay, it's been the 83. Almost winning the game. Okay, again, bad chance. Trying to move my keeper, confuse my opponent. Yeah, it's good. We have 84. Let's take a corner. Keep my distance. Go for the sand tackle. That's okay. We still can go for the next goal maybe. I'm seeing Ronaldo. Go for the pass. Actually, too much power went to Bale. That's okay. Maybe. Okay, move this keeper. I knew I was going to do that. It's a 5th goal. Easy, guys. Okay. Waiting for my opponent to actually leave, but he's not going to leave. And just leave it. At this point, guys, you just know what you're going to do. You know what's going to happen here. You're not going to concede 4 goals in a couple minutes. Okay, just keep it calm at this point. Just gonna keep your calm. Trying a bit of, again, defense. You want to concede for no reason. This is exactly what happened. Went for the cross. Oh, actually getting a little bit loose, you know. It's just like, okay, I'm winning the game. Maybe I could have went for the slide tackle, but that's okay. A bit of attack, maybe. Maybe for the next goal. Okay, bad foul. Maybe from there, so it's going to be the final kick off the ball. Koeman, good free kick. The final whistle, we won the game 5-2. And you guys saw how Soda Below went for the right through balls, short pass, and a 1-on-1, and the way you scored. And that was it, guys. That's how you could play with this 4-2-3-1, the wide variation, the left mid and right mid, camp CDM striker. Really good formation overall. If you striker, I'm not saying, guys, the other formation, maybe like 4-4-2, 4-2-1-3 maybe. I'm not saying they're bad, but just at the moment, I would say it could be, if not the best, one of the best formation in the game without any doubt, you guys saw how well so the gameplay just so good with the build-up, with the right positioning, with the right passer. You could certainly benefit from this formation, score and win the games up. As guys, hope you guys like this instruction and custom tactics video. I try to have a video every single day on my channel. Make sure you subscribe so we won't miss anyone. And until next time, I will see you guys later.